Dragons' speedy running back. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming number one. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one.
It's the National Football League presented by EA's. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their seventh-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will start with an option going left. Broken tackle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Rolling to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Richardson.
Flush to his right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the 1st quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
Now Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He stiff arms him, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Right back to him on first down. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. And that's to make it 8-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Slot man moves right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 minutes going by, second quarter. From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
That complete to Downs.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Taylor.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And with that last run, he's going to move past the 1,500-yard mark in rushing for the year as he continues his climb up the single-season rushing charts.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Dragons are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Richardson. Open man, it's Palmer. They find some open field here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And this one is right down the middle. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 178 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff running through the middle. Past the 20. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 13. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dragons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. That's caught at the 2. 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Richardson looking to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Richardson working from the gun. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll get this to Baker.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. Back to throw. Richardson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Richardson to throw off play action. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the...
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will. In for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
One last shot for Richardson.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation.